I... Seriously? In the dark?
No, I don't think so.
Well, don't. Get up. File's gonna need this place soon anyway.
Huh? Wait, I haven't even finished cleaning in here yet.
Huh? Cleaning? Who the hell told you to do that?
Yeah, the only cleaning you're gonna be doing is cleaning all the grub off the pot lids out there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely not what Coley just said.
I don't really know if I want to show my face out there again. I didn't really bring anything that was, good.
You were the one that brought those sugar cookies, right?
Yeah?
I think you're good.
What the futsal? This doesn't quite look like a street, guys. Before we begin, if you want to have a chance to decide the next challenge of SeriousHall for all the employees and pencil viewers to do in the next episode, then consider joining my Patreon, linked in the description. And your challenge idea might just become real, like the ones below, plus some other perks. Your challenge idea can be anything you want, except for the Grandpa Challenge. If you know, you know. Additionally, I also want to thank Grey Casey, Stickmin, Sugule225, and Task Rabbits for giving the SeriousHall wiki a complete makeover. A lot of info and image references of all parts SeriousHall are all available in the wiki, linked in the description. It looks great! Now, visually, much like the Potluck dinners, this wiki is a true treat. But in terms of actual content... So, if you're interested in helping out filling the wiki with content, then feel free to join the wiki community in the SeriousHall Discord server, managed by Grey Casey. And for some of the wiki content so far, I gotta thank Utterman, Blue Bob, Hexadecimal, Shorkey, and that's where my list kinda just ends. So, if you decide to help out in the wiki, I'll shout you out in the next episode, too. Pinky promise. Whilst holding some tepid Earl Grey. Come on, File, put your pinky out too. Ah! You really need to work on your pinky skills. Also, wait a minute, is that a flip phone?
Dear all of the wonderful employees and chairmen working at SeriousHall, I regret to inform you that I will be stepping down from my position. I've had a great time working with all of you, and I'm very happy that I was given the opportunity to do so. But I have recently been offered a job at the nearby garden center, a dream of mine, and a job that fits more with my lifestyle and values. While I may be taking a turn down a different avenue in my life, I'll always remember my time working here with fondness and funness. May the best, or even most hilarious, man win. I couldn't bring it to the potluck, but I did leave a pitcher of pink lemonade. Oh no! I might want to just spill the lemonade!
I like your new flip phone. Where'd you get it?
I don't know.
Fly high, cherry tree. Fly high. Speaking of high, holy, did the pencil holder score high or what? Absolute congratulations to Pogo, the third pencil holder, and you've already almost gotten the special pencil holder incentive. How wonderful. Well, at the very least, there's gotta be some search blocking, right? Let's talk about that later. You may have noticed how there's 2 second placers this time. That's because we decided that moving forward, in the event of a tie in ranking scores, we'll let the ones on the tie just share the placements with its rewards. And to reduce the risk of that happening, we had both the chairman and secretaries judge this round. Though, despite all that, you're gonna be seeing more of this. We were really indecisive. However, it seems like Swa managed to clutch past the tie this time, making him the champion of SeriousHall 4. Congrats. And wow, in addition to some new faces, this top 5 got so much back-to-back diversity going on. I mean look, WW, Serial, Pencil, and Ori Sirs. Interesting. Hello, I got so much space here, I could just... First of all, notice how the top 5 extends down here? That's because there was a 3-way tie with Pog, Dust Bunny, and John McStoob. So, because of this policy, this search blocking just turned into a search party. It's a party where you search things. I don't think that's a real word, so. Also, the new Decay rule is now in effect. Basically, every hour after the challenge deadline that the entry has not been submitted, the contestant in question will have their ranking worsened by 1. So for example, Gleep and Cat were both late by 1 hour, so they got their placements knocked down by 1 step, while Pino was slave with about a whole sleep cycle. Both Gleep and Pino would have probably been in the top 5 had they submitted on time. What will this mean for Serial? Probably not something good. These results are so confusing actually. It's definitely not helped by the fact that we had to give the ones that actually followed the original deadline an extra token search as compensation, whilst the others extended the challenge to a whole month. What a mess, but at least there's some structure where, as usual, Serial has yet to have excused even once, whilst we're seeing some familiar faces on the other teams. Well, it is what it is. I guess wait a minute. Go back! Chia! What are you doing down there? I think I'm scared. I'm scared of a lot of things. Namely how out of the 55 dishes you all served at the potluck, 13 of those were more than not edible. That's about a fourth of each dish not being safe for consumption. And even the ones that were edible are still to varying degrees questionable.
Like how none of you even washed your hands.
But that's whatever, it's whatever. You wanna know what I'm really scared of? The dark. The darkness of the shadow that lies behind the coldest of the primary colors, towering high above the rest. What happens when the hue of that shadow grows pale? What happens when there is no one left to cast its shade? What happens when the prophecy is met for the 4th consecutive time? I don't know. The one time where I thought it was truly reasonable for CL to actually lose this time. They clutch by getting the greatest team score to have ever happened. A straight 8. Would you look at that? The prophecy can be broken. For the first time in SeriousHall history, CL will actually not lose this round. Yeah, I can't even believe myself. It's down between WWW and RUService, along with their usual implications. Well, I'll tell you what's not usual. The legendary battle that's lying right ahead of us. Hold on to your hi-hats, people, because we're about to experience serious history like no other. Here we go! Oh, okay. Well, that was RUService is up for elimination. Can you believe it? The best performing team of SeriousHall has completely dropped the ball by a huge margin. I think this is the biggest one, actually. I bet you guys have a lot to say about this one, huh? Well, unfortunately, we only have time for one RUService member to make their case before the voting. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, DoveHoax. This is your time to shine, buddy. What do you have to say about all this? We're all dying to know. DoveHoax? 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 DoveHoax, are you really just gonna leave us like this? Look alive! Viewers, vote in the comments for the one member of Team RUService that you want to stay. Simply type the letter of your favorite employee and surround it with square backs in your comment. Be serious.